Hello there everyone, my name is Gerald Hoong and we meet yet again for another course introduction video on the SharePoint series. This is for version 2013. Now on the previous video on the course number 55028, which is for SharePoint power users, this is yet again another course that I mentioned are quite somewhat related to that course. This is course number 55035. Right, SharePoint 2013 for site owner and power users. So there are some certain number of things that might be overlapped with that, but that course is specifically for power users, but this one we include some elements about site owners. Now the roles between the site owner and the power users can sometimes be a bit vague, because a power user can have certain rights that may be also overlapped with the site owner. Site owner can grant them permissions to power users that may allow these users to assume even to become a site owner. So this is yet again another Microsoft official community course, 55035. Now we have got 11 modules on paper, but only 8 of them are compulsory modules. The last 3 modules, module 9, 10 and 11 would be optional. So let's focus on the first 8 compulsory modules, beginning with module number 1, which is an introduction to explain to you guys the role of being a site owner. Now, even though the title right is for site owner and / power user, but the focus for this course are more towards the site owner, how you assume the role of a site owner. So module 2, that's what a site owner will do in the first thing, which is to focus on granting permissions, users, groups, and permissions on SharePoint. This is something that the power user are not allowed to do. So you being a site owner of a particular SharePoint site, you must know where to do all this. Number 3, focusing on the site as well as the site collection features. This is a very short topic, whereby I think within 15 to 20 minutes, right, okay, you guys are allowed, okay, to look into the list of all the different site collection features as well as the site features. How do you activate them? And if you don't use them, how do you deactivate them? Now that brings us to the next module number 4 about site and pages. How do you manage your own site being a site owner, and how can you create new pages, edit the pages, and change some of the look and feel for your SharePoint site. Now this sometimes can be used or can be done by the site power user. Next, working with lists and libraries. Now this is the topic in module 5 that has some sort of an overlapping with the module in course number 55028 on power user. Now both power users and site owners are able to go into the list and library settings, right, and apply certain settings and learn how to work with the lists and libraries. Now that brings us to the next module 6, which is focusing on SharePoint workflows. Now again, I mentioned before in my previous video on 55028 course, whereby we only focus just slight, very basic, one quick topic on workflows. Now if you really want to focus on workflows, there is another course. So click on the button on that course later for the SharePoint workflows. So module 7, learn how to monitor activity, yet another very short module about what a site owner can do in order to view the site usage as well as monitor the activities that happen onto the SharePoint site. That brings us to the last compulsory module number 8, which is the advanced document management sets. So this is whereby even power users or site owners may need this knowledge about how documents behave within their own document library, how the settings can be enabled to provide them extra or advanced management features. Like I mentioned earlier, the last 3 modules are optional. Module 9, focusing on SharePoint apps. What can you use or how do you turn on the apps? Very simple, basic module. No exercises on that. And module 10, it's all about the new SharePoint 2013 community site. What can you benefit from setting up a community site? What is the community site for? And of course, module 11 will be some additional topics specifically for the site owners. Now, this only focuses on additional settings that would be only the site owner can do. So this is what you're going to learn in this course 55035, SharePoint 2013 for site owners and power users. Happy learning. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you very much.